again.
Chopping fast, can't delay. Spice it up in a blaze. We saute. Tension fills the air. Tick, 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 tick. Blade splash, no time to spare. It's a food fight. Who will win the day? Flavors clash. It's a culinary fray. Under pressure, the clocks count down. The heat is on and it's showdown. Under lights, the judges stare. One hand tied, feel the glare. In the kitchen, it's all or none. Oven mitts nowhere to run. Sweat drips down knives spin round. A taste of glory or going down. And to showdown. Put it on, every dollar. Heat up those pans, stir it up.
Hello. There we are. You know, Darth, just behave.
Hello.
Try. Just
Listen,
try.
I'll do what I want.
Welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Food Fight. We are in the final match of the semifinals. So the winner here today is going to go on to play Chef Steve, and we have Mama Huevo. I'm gonna let Darth say it because, you know, he doesn't
Mama
like the way-
Huevos.
There we go.
There you go.
Up against Eat It Dads tonight, and we're so excited, and we're glad to see you guys here. And Darth, why don't you tell everybody all about Food Fight?
All right, Food Fight. Welcome in, kids, ladies and gentle spoons. How are you? Listen, so Food Fight is a 1v1 competition we got going on. Today we've got Eat It Dads, and then we've got Mama Huevos. If you don't say it like that, you're doing life wrong. So today, each contestant gets to pick a secret ingredient. So there's 2 ingredients they got to use in their dish. The dish will be chosen by the Wheel of Doom, and it better not have a certain category on it because that's cheating, but we're about to find out. So anyway, points. So they do get judged on points. There's 5 categories. You know what? I'm going to cheat because I don't remember them all. So there's plating, creativity, use of ingredients, category style, and description. So in total, they could get 25 points. It's 5 points per category. They're also raising money for. Did I say it wrong? Did I say it wrong, Dana? It's 5 points per category, right?
5 points per category per judge.
Per judge, yes, per judge. Apparently, I'm one of those two. I didn't know.
Yeah.
But so, I'm new. Listen. I just show up. We've already talked about this backstage. I just show up. Dana and Robbie do all the work, and then our contestants, they do even more work because we get to sabotage them throughout, pretty much. So also chat gets to vote. So at the end, once they're all done, chat does vote, and let me freaking tell you, get your vote in, because three times this season alone, chat's point has determined the winner. Dana and I are getting pretty good about being pissed off about not being able to eat the food, but we've also been pretty good about scoring. We've pretty much been on point, I think, as far as scoring goes on what we're looking for, what we'd like to see, hear, that kind of thing. So three times, I can't count. 3 times now, chat has chosen the winner. So they that extra point does go towards the overall total, and it has chosen a winner for the food fight. So we're also raising money for charity. Eat It Dads and Mama Huevos, they each have a charity that they're collecting donations for, and we'll have them explain why they chose and what that charity is for, what they do. We'll have them explain that a little later on once we get going. And I think that's about it. Oh, also with the donations, you can sabotage. So one hand behind the back, oven mitts on. Yeah, look, Eat It Dad is like, bring it on. No, he's not. He's like,
he's so
please just don't do
excited.
it.
I will not be chugging 24 ounces of water, but you can ask.
You can also time them out for 2 minutes, but just so you know, the last 10 minutes of cook time, we do away with the 2 minutes of doing nothing. We want to make sure that they do have time to plate their dishes so that we can see everything.
Yep.
With that being said, I think we covered everything.
Okay.
Are we ready to spin the Wheel of Doom?
We sure are. We sure are.
Oh, God.
And if you
Mama
look at the chat,
she don't know what to do right now.
and just so you know, for the charities, Eat It Dads is for No Kid Hungry is through Tiltify, and the donate button on the page is for Food Bank of New York, which is New York City, which is Mama Huevos charity. Okay, are we ready? All right.
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. No
whammies.
No whammies.
whammies. Oh, I forgot to tell them what the ingredients were. What are we getting?
We have
What's it say?
layered.
Layered. Ooh, that's
So
still
layered.
cheating. Layered. All right. So here's the deal, kids. The way this works is real quick so Robbie can get the timer ready. It's giving you're on the spotlight, Robbie. So what we got to do is they have to make something layered with 2 ingredients. The 2 ingredients are coconut. Oh shit. Coconut and pecans or
Good
pecans, however you say it. I don't know. But it's coconut and pecans are the 2 ingredients they got to use, and the category it has to be layered. I still think this is cheating, but it's layered. So let's see what they can come up with. So they get 90 minutes. So that's $1.30. So they should be able to get all of this done in an hour and a half, maybe. Mama Huevos. She's gonna try to do 30 dishes all at once.
Oh, you know.
All right, Robbie, are we ready to go?
Timer,
We got the timer ready?
All right, we're ready. Set.
And
go. Your time
90
starts
minutes.
now.
Okay.
Eat It Dad's is super hot. So if anybody's wondering why he seems like shiny, happy people anyway. He's an awesome human being, but it's super hot over there. It's super hot at Eat It. I just said Eat It Dad's twice. I quit. I quit. Mama Huevos, it's super hot over there too, but Yeah. So, but listen, you can't say her name without saying it like that, because if you don't, you're doing it wrong. So they got 90 minutes, 2 ingredients: coconut and pecans or pecans, however you want to say it. Everybody says
For
it's different.
$5, I'll say it however you want.
They can say it.
So how do
Awesome,
you normally
awesome.
say it, Eat It Dads?
I don't know. I honestly, I switch pecans. I never pecans. Never pecans.
I don't
No.
Yep. Well, can't
think
say
I've
I've
ever
ever said
heard
it
that.
like that either.
Yeah.
Tundra, hello. Velas, hello. Shannon, hello.
Hello, everyone. My chat is
Fishstick,
like
hello.
to the side. I can't even see it, so I'm sorry if we miss anyone.
Mama
Huevos
Huevos is
I'm just saying
concentrating.
it now. I'm just saying it now before I'm too in the weeds.
Depends on where you live, pecans or pecans. That is true. That is, that's pecans.
where
I
you live.
love saying it like that.
Pecan pie.
Yep.
So how do
Flavors,
you
nuts,
say it,
sounds like
Mama
buckwheat.
Huevos?
I say pecan.
Pecans?
Yeah. Very New Yorker.
New Yorker. Oh,
yeah, New
shit.
Yorker.
I just say it whichever
let me,
way sounds easiest with what I'm like pecan pie sounds easier than pecan pie most of the time.
It's all the same. It's all the same. Yeah, the missus is asking caramel or caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel. I think it depends on how fancy you want to be, right? I don't give a shit. It's fucking good.
Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah.
I don't think I say no. I say caramel.
Caramel.
Isn't it sad when somebody says, "How do you say this?" and then you're at a complete loss? Like, how do I say it when nobody's watching?
Me no word. Words are hard.
Words are hard. Yeah, I get that a lot because the moment you say you're from New York, everyone's like, "Ooh, let me hear your New York accent." I'm like, you don't want to hear my New York accent. It's a Philly one.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. All right, well listen, let's get Eat It Dads. Can you tell us a little bit about your charity and why you chose that charity?
Sure. Well, I picked No Kid Hungry because I have a school-age kid who goes to a city school, public school, and I've seen the work that they do in the schools, and I do think that feeding kids and keeping kids in good nutrition year-round is a really big, hard endeavor, especially during the summer. So I think No Kid Hungry is a good charity and one that I am happy to support.
Awesome. Do you have an idea of what you're going to make?
I think I'm gonna do a savory dish with. So yeah, I was thinking about dessert. I was thinking about something sweet. It's pecans and coconut, but I think I'm gonna go savory and do something like a rice chicken curry type of situation. And so we're going to have physical layers to look at, but then there's going to be layers of flavor.
I was gonna say that. What about the layers of flavor that we're building here? Does that count?
Yes. Yes, it does. It counts in my heart. But I think the plating will be important. So I don't know how that's going to happen, but we'll see.
So Layla is wondering, what color are your nails today?
Me.
Yes,
okay, yes.
You.
They are. They are. What are these? They're a peach and marshmallow. There's a peach sherbet, I think it was. I forget the exact name of it.
Nice. Sounds yummy too.
There you go. Nice.
If I could lift my legs super high, I'd show you. I have marshmallow as my toenail polish.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. I just get right on the toes. Marshmallow is good.
Awesome.
It's an in-between color.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not white, but it's not off-white. It's marshmallow.
Hey, Kelsey. So Kelsey, she wanted to know what the ingredients are. So it's coconut and pecans, or pecans, however you want to say it. Those are the two, and the category is layered. Layered.
Not laid,
So
Bobby.
that's what they're doing.
Not laid.
Yeah. The wheel spin was laid. Yeah. Oh my God. Good Lord.
I'm still making curry. That'll work too.
Oh my goodness. Yum. Oh Lord.
That was not
All
the
right.
real Dana, Miss Sarah Lynn. That was the fake Dana that put that in chat.
That was the real Dana. She's on
I don't
one
have
today.
a keyboard in front of me, so
we can't see it, so we don't really know. Just throwing that out there.
All
right.
Welcome in, Layla, mommy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. If I miss anyone, it's not intentional, but we're competing here.
It's all intentional.
Yeah.
Mama Huevos is ignoring everybody. She don't want to talk to nobody. She got things going on over there. So
Me,
and speaking
Mama's here.
yeah. So speaking of Mama Huevos, can you tell us a little bit about the charity you chose and why you chose it?
Yes, so I did want to touch really quick on Eat at Dad's charity because I am a monthly donor to No
Nice.
Kid Hungry,
Nice.
and
Oh,
I
amazing.
think that is a fantastic organization. So I'm super happy that you are playing for them. But we are playing today
Yay.
for Food Bank of NYC, and they are a super dope organization in the city within the 5 boroughs. And they deliver to food pantries in need. And I've said this before, you can physically see these people doing the work. You can go in any neighborhood, in any of the 5 boroughs, and you'll see that these food pantries are fully stocked. It's because of Food Bank NYC. It's so amazing, the work that they do, because it's so hard to just keep up with the cost of things, the basic necessities. And they're out there really doing the work, and they're an organization that I myself have seen. So I hope that we raise a lot of awareness for both our charities, and we thank everyone that's here in the chat and everybody that donates, because it really does mean a lot to us. So thank you guys.
Awesome. Do you have any idea of the 30 meals you're going to prepare for us today?
I do. Are you ready? You want to write this one down?
Yeah, let me get a pen. Holy shit. I got a pen. I'm ready.
I'm taking you guys on a trip to Puerto Rico. I am going to be making a piña colada, but it's going to be more coconut based than pineapple based. I also am going to be making rice and pigeon peas with pecans. I am going to be making a beef stir fry, so kind of like a play on shrimp and walnuts. I'm going to do steak and pecans. And for dessert, I'm going to be making these little coconut and pecan, I don't even know what to call them, dessert. That's what I'm making. So, fingers crossed, I get everything done.
Okay, well, hurry up.
I'm just going to mute my mic for a quick second because I'm going to start my little food processor here, and I don't want to just throw everything.
Okay, well, hurry up. You have a minute. You have an hour 20 left.
Yeah. I love Puerto Rican food
Tex.
too. Athena Cat just donated $30 to Food Bank for New York City, but she hasn't told me what is going to be happening here yet.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, Athena, who would you like to sabotage, Mama Huevos? I'm just throwing that out there.
We have so many other
thing.
streamers in here, and many of our contestants. Yaniki's in here, dinner with mom, and who else?
Kanara's here as well.
We got Kanara in here too. I guess we should mention her. We got Kelsey. Kelsey in here helped us fill in for Dana last week, which was a lot of fun. Kelsey, I got some things. I had to get a pink pillow. I had to get one. So
So streamer's choice. So Darth, what is going to happen with that $30 donation?
Oh, I think Mama Huevo should stand there for 2 minutes.
You got a timer going?
You know, dog.
I do.
All right.
Hi.
Getting my belt.
Hey. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
All right. We have $10 from Lynn J.
Hey, Lynn J's here.
Yeah, was that to
Lynn
No Kid
J.
Hungry, Robbie? Okay, to No Kid Hungry from Lynn J, who is a previous contestant from us as well.
Silver's here.
Yeah, Lynn J, how would you like to sabotage somebody? Well, Athena, it was going to, but Mama Huevos seems like she
You
needs a
said
little
streamer's
rest.
choice. You never know what Darth is going to do. So if you want something specific or to someone specific, you got to be really specific with Darth, or he's just going to make stuff up.
I'm just going to make things up. Eventually, someone will pay, and I'll have to sit here for 2 minutes quietly. So, just throwing that out there.
Can I donate? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, damn! I knew what that was. That was a dig right there. Not fair. Athena, next time, when you donate, throw it in there. Moving too smoothly so he can. Oh,
there we go.
There you go. So, Dad, you got to wear mitts for 2 minutes.
Oh, God. The mitts.
Hold on, Dad, before you put them on, can you move your mic? Because it's rubbing up against your shirt. And there we go.
Poor Lou.
There
We are constantly, we're like, no, not your mic there. No, don't put your mic there. Don't put your mic there. We've been doing that to him since last time.
Mitts it is.
Oh, that's so much better.
Mitts it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Mitts it is. 2 minutes.
What was I doing?
I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Mama, you can do some stuff now. I guess.
We can do it together. It'll be good.
Here,
all right.
Kanara's in the house. We've got Kanara in here as well. So many people.
Mike Hokey Pokey, you know it.
And did you see Dinner with Mom? You are being represented today.
Rigged.
I'm channeling my inner mom and dad here. I love in all seriousness. Like I enjoy everyone here in the food and drink community. But I really love me some mom and dad. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I think they're
pretty
super
awesome.
dope.
I love everybody. Dana's okay, but everybody else is freaking on point. Love you, Dana. I love you.
I know you do. We only pull hair from the people we like, right?
Yeah, true story. Yep.
So, Darth, this is our second to our last episode in season 2. Do you think we'll get renewed for season 3?
I think season 3 is definitely on. Listen, this is just too much fun, right?
It really is a lot of fun.
I think that, hey, Royce, how are you? Whoa. That scared me. Hold, please.
For a second.
There we go. I think I just had the big one right there. I wasn't ready. I so wasn't ready for that to turn on.
Elizabeth.
So, no, I think, yes, season 3 is, I don't know about you, but I think we should.
Oh, for sure.
It's a lot of fun. Hey, Dad, if you can hear me, you can take your mitts off. I think anybody in chat who would like to join in this fuckery is how I'm going to put it. It's fun. Listen, I mean that in the best way possible. I truly do. Please reach out to Dana or myself. We'd love to get some people going now and try and figure out a schedule, as soon as possible, so that we can, get, hopefully not wait as long as we did for the second season, I should say.
Yeah.
But a lot of that, life got in the way, work got in the way. But yeah, I'd love to do it again. Dana says I can't do the tech stuff. So Robbie still has to do that. But I got to come up with the wheel things because I think she cheats. So
I can still cheat but I'm not cheating.
I know you're not. But yeah, I would definitely love to do this again. So anybody that's interested who hasn't participated would like to, we need at least 8 participants.
8 participants.
To volunteer as tribute, and we'll work with you, schedule wise and stuff like that. So just reach out to Dana or myself. I think would be great. So as long as you don't mind getting picked on every once in a while.
And if we're too intimidating, you can also reach out to Robbie, and then Robbie will just get one of us on it. But
Yeah, you can reach out to Robbie or Miss Sarah Lynn in chat as well. That's my missus. Robbie and Miss Sarah Lynn are probably easier to talk to than us because I get a little randy sometimes. So, but yeah, would love to do again for sure. So.
I need to give a quick shout out to Layla because Layla buys me these portable, easy squeeze tubes of tomato paste.
I love those.
And they are fabulous. And every time I cook, I feel like I'm cooking with Layla.
So much nicer.
Awesome.
All right, so I think we asked Mama Huevos what she was making, but we haven't heard from Dad yet what he's making.
All right.
So
what?
Yeah,
other than something savory.
So he was going to do something savory curry.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. He did say that. See, I didn't write it down, so I didn't remember. Layers of flavor.
So I figured out. I did figure out more of what I'm doing. I'm coming into it. So we're going to do a curry with pecan milk and coconut milk. So we're going to do the 2 milks together. That's going to have spices, etc. in it. And then I'm going to do chicken breasts, which I don't usually like using, but they're better for multi-purpose. they're better when you don't know what you're making. I'm gonna do chicken breasts, and we're gonna pound those a little flat, and then bread them with coconut flour and pecan flour. So I'm gonna do both. And then do some type of spinach salad on the side. I'm going to do rice with coconut water as well. So a coconut rice, chicken, curry, a little salad on the side. And the salad is going to have coconut balsamic dressing. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're making.
Got it. Yeah.
31 dishes. Mama Huevos, he's doing one more than you. You better add something in there.
Oh, she's got dessert and a drink going on. Come on.
But I mean,
that's gratuitous.
I want to say welcome in, Raiders. Good. We got Connor brought his family in, so we've got Connor and his family. So welcome in, and thank you, Connor, for bringing everybody over.
Hey, Connor.
Never go wrong with a curry. I agree.
Yeah, so we're doing food fight here if you just came in, and we have Eat Dads going up against Mama Huevos, and the winner today goes against Chef Steve in our finale next week, who does not have, luckily it's not this week because he's down in Houston, and so they don't have any power down there.
Oh, no.
Little hard to do that. So our ingredients today are coconut and pecans. And they have to make us a dish that's layered, and they have 1 hour and 10 minutes left of their 90 minutes to do this. So,
Mama Huevos, what do you got in the pan over there?
So I've got my first layer of flavor. I've got some coconut oil that I'm using for my rice. I've got some tomato paste, some sofrito, which is just a mixture of peppers and onions, garlic, and cilantro. And I also have what's called sazon, which is like a coloring agent. So I want my rice to be nice and bright. I actually make this rice with coconut milk. This is my always go-to is coconut milk with this rice. It gives it this creamy texture. And it gives it this depth of flavor where you're going, what the F is inside of that rice? And it's coconut milk.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, what did you just throw in there?
So these are called gandules, or
Whoa.
pigeon peas, and
Peas.
I
Got it.
love beans in every kind of bean you can think of. But this one happens to be one of my favorites. It's got like
Did you
this
say
earthiness.
pigeon beans?
Peas.
Peas, pigeon
Pigeon
peas,
peas.
Peas. Okay, I've never heard of that.
pigeon peas.
You can't
Do they
find
come
them
from pigeons?
everywhere.
I'm just.
No,
They
don't.
don't come from.
No.
Look, I don't know. I've never heard of it. That's the first I've ever heard of that.
I used to live in Puerto Rico when I was a young girl with my parents, and they used to grow on the vine, and you would pick them. And they were
Okay.
always so flavorful and delicious, and I used to love to eat them raw. But yeah, I
Okay.
wouldn't suggest doing that with the canned stuff.
So is it? So now, this is an honest question. Is it similar to like a normal pea, like the texture and stuff?
No, it's completely different. It's a little firmer than a pea, and it's not sweet at all. It's got like an earthy undertone to it. It kind of
Was it
reminds me like of a mushroom, but it's a bean.
It's kind of
okay?
texture-wise. Wouldn't you say texture-wise it's more like a bean than it is a pea?
Yes,
So
absolutely,
like a lima
absolutely.
bean.
Oh, no, don't say
Sounds
lima
really good.
beans.
I just did lima bean.
I don't like lima beans.
Oh well, you know what? Too bad. Lima bean.
Down
You
north,
ever
that's
go
gonna be
ahead?
for next year. Lima beans on the wheel of doom.
No.
Lima
Yeah,
beans will
next time
never
she.
be on the wheel.
Oh no, lima beans is going to be an ingredient the next time you and I go head to head because I'm going to choose that.
Only Robbie will be eating them. He brought that in when we did one of our grocery things where he brought me all the
Yeah.
groceries, and he brought lima beans, and he had to pay for that. So he will never be bringing those into the house again.
I don't like lima beans either, to be honest. So
Yeah. When people tell me, they're like, "What do you eat?" and I say, "I really eat just about anything except for uni and lima beans." Those are like the
Ooh, my
two
husband
things.
is with you, Dana. Uni is just not good.
So my story with
well,
uni is that the first time I had it, I was traveling and my hairdresser had moved and was in another town. So I went out to dinner with him, and he said, "We're gonna go, and this place has the best uni." And I said, "I've never had uni." So we're sitting there, and he's like, "So it tastes like the ocean air," and I'm like, "You're not really selling it." I love smelling the ocean air, but I don't know if I want to eat the ocean air, you know? And so after I had my first bite of it, and he goes, "How do you like it?" And I said, or he said, "What do you think?" And I said, "I think you're going to be enjoying a lot of uni tonight." So,
I don't like the texture of it. The texture is weird.
I don't mind
Gotta
The
the
say
lima
something
bean, I
on it.
don't like
texture.
it.
I felt like I was
Yeah.
eating an aquarium,
Ugh.
like aquarium flavored pudding.
Gotcha. Okay.
So can I tell
No.
you what my husband thinks it tastes like? He says it tastes like the ocean's ass.
Also an accurate description right there. Also
Daddy
works.
Huevos. Getting a little
Totally
crazy there.
works.
Yikes.
Yeah,
So,
my
Lou,
daughter
I have
Oh,
doesn't
my
like
goodness.
uni either, so it must be genetic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you?
I don't.
Do you
Yeah.
wash your rice before you make it?
Depends when on the stream I get to it.
Okay.
I've not been known to wash my rice, but the fact that I'm making rice on stream should tell you that I'm confident in using the Instant Pot, because I have a really
Yeah.
terrible history of just making the worst possible rice. So
Hey, Edith Dads,
this
have you
is
seen
it's going on
Dana?
a limb.
Have you seen Dana make rice?
One time. I was busy.
Shots fired.
I was running.
Definitely
This was
fired.
recent too. This was like three or 4 weeks ago, and I was busy doing other stuff. And in my head, my brain went to, I'm fixing pasta. So I just poured water in the pot, and then I put the rice in the pot and just kind of boiled it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, when we're towards the end, I'm like, this is not how you make rice. I doing? So, I weave bacon really well. I'm just saying, Miss Arrowhead. I did that bacon explosion thing. So.
Oh God, that was. Listen, I have never wanted to call someone so
Intentionally?
fast and tell them they're doing something wrong as I did when you were trying to weave that bacon. Holy shit!
Fine.
Oh, okay. I think I have the VOD still somewhere. It was not fine, Dana.
It
I'm sure it
turned
was
out
edible.
fine.
It turned. It's like,
It
leave me
turned out
alone.
fine. It was delicious.
On the third, Robbie says on the third try.
See? And it was my first
Oh
time doing
shit!
it, so you know,
Third time's a charm.
it worked out well.
I wish you guys would hear because that rice is like it's the bomb right now.
Oh, is it?
So good. Oh my god, so good.
I do have food, and Robbie and Kimona are over here eating their food, and mine's sitting
What are you
in
eating
front of
now,
me.
Dana? That I don't get to have is bullshit.
I'm not eating right now. Robbie is eating. He's
Okay.
eating drunken noodles. Kimona's eating drunken noodles, and I have glass noodles with chicken and some veggies and stuff. I know
Glass
it's right
noodles.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, just eat.
They're not
Just eat.
wheat, so I can eat them.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
But he brought me
Eat
this
it, Dads.
abomination to eat my Asian food with.
Eat it, Dads. What do you got going on in the pot back there?
This is the start of that curry, and I'm
Okay.
about to take it out of that pot and put it in a bowl so that I can, or not a bowl, put it in a container so I can cool it down. And
Okay.
I want to blend it. I want to blend it because I don't want to have the chunks in there. I want the onion and the garlic and ginger that I put in, but I don't want it to be chunky.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want the chunks to be pecan chunks.
Yummy. Oh, I'm so hungry. This is ridiculous. Every time you think, I mean, I did have a candy bar, but it's not cutting it right now.
No.
Just throwing that out there.
Maybe something with
All right,
protein.
Mama Huevos, what are you doing?
Yes. I am popping some pecans because I'm going to throw this inside of my rice. And I want the pecans to kind of absorb some of that coconut flavor because I added my coconut milk. I also added, like I said earlier, coconut oil while I was toasting up my spices. And you can taste it throughout the dish, for sure. But I want to taste the pecans as well. So I'm going to, fingers crossed that it absorbs as much liquid as possible.
Okay.
All right. How's this? I can't put this in the blender until it's cooled down.
Cool down. And you said you're, Dad, you said you're going to use chicken thighs or breast?
Chicken breasts. I thought they don't look like what I was thinking, but we're going with it. It's the package said they were chicken breasts, so.
Okay.
Gotcha. They appear. I usually like thighs. These are definitely breasts, but they're cut. They're cut in a weird way, but
okay,
that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Chicken thighs are my favorite. That's where all the flavors at.
We're breading them and putting them in the pan. They'll be nice.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you think so? Just so you know, you have an hour left.
1 hour.
Okay.
Got it.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Mama Huevos, she don't even have one thing done yet. She's over there stirring things.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. Remember last time? It was like to the wire.
Gotcha. Just to remind everybody, you can donate into the chat. You can donate to the food bank of New York City, or you can donate to No Kid Hungry. With your donation, let us know who you'd like to sabotage and what you would like them to do. So
Otherwise, Sarth is just going to make something up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make something up because next week, the final, I'm gonna come up with some good ones. We're gonna make it super interesting. So I'm sure both Mama Huevos and Eat It Dads are scared shitless right now because they have no idea.
Yep.
Or no, Kanara. Or no. I'm just saying.
So, how about if I ask some questions?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right. So, Mama Huevos,
Yes.
what's the most embarrassing lie you've ever told?
Embarrassing lie. So I hope that you believe me on this one. I have a terrible poker face. I really do. I have a terrible poker face, so I try not to. Um, I can't think of one honestly because I try not to. That's not the thing with lying. Once you lie, you've got another lie and another
Whoops.
one.
Wait, hang on.
Hold
Wait
on.
a second. We've got.
Hold on.
Can't hear you. All right, wait. Pause there in your story for a second. We have $10 from Miss Sarah Lynn to No Kid Hungry. Did she tell us what she wanted? And we
Yeah.
have $25 to No Kid Hungry for Dad to stand still for 2 minutes.
Ooh, Dad, you got to stand there for 2 minutes. Too late. 2 minutes.
Starting right now.
Starting right
Yep,
now.
starting right now. So Miss Sarah Lynn says questions.
Questions. All right, well, good. That's what I'm doing. So I'm sorry. Say that again, Mama Huevos. What is your most embarrassing lie you've ever told?
So no lie. Just again, I'm not into the lying thing. Because once you say a lie, you've got to remember that lie to tell another lie and another lie and another lie. And as we were talking backstage, I am the worst at remembering things. If I didn't write it down, I forget. So yeah, I don't think. I really don't have a lie, honestly.
Dad's
you've
super
never
concentrating right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never told a
I'm
lie.
sure I've told a lie, but embarrassing one. I don't know. Well, okay. We we went to visit some friends out of state, and their food that they prepared was like super rich, and it was delicious. I enjoyed it. I ate it all. It made me so sick to my stomach. I almost thought I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom. So
Okay.
I was sweating profusely, and they kept asking me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." Meanwhile, on the inside, I am dying of slow death. And my family proceeds to say, "That's what you get for being a fat ass." So, so there you go.
All right.
I'm gonna
Well,
mute me
then-
too because I'm I'm gonna blend.
Okay. All right. So now to Dad. What's an experience? What's an experience you've had that not many people know about?
Oh my God.
Okay, Dad, you can do some work.
Oh my God. An experience I've had that not many people know about. That let me consider. Let me consider what I want to say here. I experienced a cabin fire with my son a couple years ago, and was he like woke me up because the fire alarm was going off. And I think I've told this story on stream before, but I don't like bring it up in casual conversation because it's a weird thing to bring up. Hey, did you know that this weird death-defying thing happened to me? But it did.
I know that story.
My kid just came upstairs and said, "I know that story." Yes, correct.
All right.
I have a few more, but that's one I'm willing to share with the internet.
I totally understand.
Liz,
So-
I was standing here doing time. You're not wrong.
So,
I forgot I was muted.
so Dart,
Okay.
Yes.
what alcohol can you never drink again?
Anything with peppermint in it.
Anything with peppermint
Legally
in it?
or
Yeah, because the one of the first time in college, I thought I was cool because I drank a whole bottle of peppermint something, and immediately regretted it in the middle of the night. I was not feeling the greatest,
Oh, I
and it
bet
was
not.
just it was not nice. So, Royce, I know what drink to order you Thursday. You knock it off. I mean, I might, but I might take like a sip of it and no. Yeah, it's anything with peppermint in it, I couldn't do.
like a
Yeah.
Rumple Mints?
Yeah, I think that's what it was too.
Oh my gosh, a whole bottle of that?
I heard
Yeah.
the word college and mints,
Oh,
and that's the only thing I came
Yeah,
to mind.
I immediately, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I can buy my own shit. And yeah, I'm gonna buy this. This looks really good. And I'm like, oh, it's like mouthwash. Yeah, great. And yeah, no, was not good at all. Was not a good idea. Not a good idea.
I once
So-
went on a date with a guy, and that's what he ordered. He ordered Rumple Mints for his drink, just Rumple Mints on ice. And that was the
Check,
only date we
please.
had, because I was like, I don't know if
Oh,
that's the
shit.
person for me.
Yeah. Oh God. No thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else have any
Awesome.
stories about something you can't eat or drink
God.
anymore because of your experience with it? Not because you didn't like it, but because, like, afterwards you were like, that was a bad idea. Because
They're concentrating.
Kelsey says choco wine, so chocolate wine. Yeah, that stuff is not
Ugh.
good.
The Choco Vino?
It's so not good.
Yeah, no. May or may not have been.
Of legal
Yikes.
drinking age. Yeah. Mine isn't an alcohol. Mine is it's a sun drop.
Is it light?
It's a
Is it
soft
lima
drink.
bean?
No,
Oh.
it's a drink called, it's a soft drink. I think it's called Sun Drop or something. It's like a Mountain Dew-ish drink.
It's
And
grapefruit or something.
it's some sort of citrusy, overly disgustingly sweet
Yeah,
thing, and I got
terrible.
so sick from drinking it. I can't drink any, like Mountain Dew or any of that, none of that. I just,
Yeah.
so.
Mama Huevos, you're concentrating too much and it's scaring me.
I'm layering here.
That's right.
I
That's
am
right.
playing with my balls. I am making coconut balls.
Okay. All right then.
With the bowls.
Paying with the
Yeah.
balls. And then you're going to coat them? Is that what you're going to do?
So I'm coating them. I'm layering them actually. So I've got coconut right now and pecans, and then I am layering more coconut on top and recoating. So you're getting a little bit on the inside and a little bit on the outside as well.
Okay. So is that your dessert?
This is gonna be my dessert.
That's your dessert. Okay. Gotcha.
All right. We have another $10 for the Food Bank of New York City. And she says, hand behind the back for Dad. And then there's another $10 she donated to No Kid Hungry, which is hands behind the back for Mama Huevos.
For both?
Both of
All
them.
right.
I'm rinsing rice in this. I'm rinsing
Both
rice in
hands
the
behind
sink,
the
but
back?
here you go.
No, just one hand behind
Oh,
the back.
I was like,
I like it.
I don't know if
If
that's
you
gonna
want to do
work.
both,
There,
you wanna
Dad is
do both,
showing
go
us
right
his
ahead.
hand. He's got his one hand over here.
yeah.
One hand.
All right, I got timers running.
So I just want to say from the last time we streamed, my son absolutely hated my guts because he's the dishwasher in the house.
Oh,
And I am looking at all the dishes that I am making for him, and I'm sure he's like, I hate you right now. I hate you, Mom.
Yeah, I forgot all about that because you had stuff all over the floor and everywhere, didn't
Yep. So I had
Yeah.
my milk overflow and spill.
that's right.
There was milk inside of my cabinet. Everywhere you can think of, there was milk. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
So Edith Dad is going to be doing rice in the pressure cooker.
Yes. I'm going to do rice in the pressure cooker, and I'm using coconut water with the rice.
Okay. Oh.
So I just want to show you
did it.
guys. I have here a fresh young coconut,
Oh, look at that.
and I'm just trying to take the packaging off because I'm going to use the water inside of the coconut. So because it's a young coconut, it hasn't developed the inside yet. It's got a very thin layer, like a membrane layer right now. So it's not like a coconut that you can sit and eat. You want to use more of the water for this. So this is going to be my vessel for my piña colada. Is going to be my
Oh my
coconut.
gosh.
Dad, you can use both hands.
So smart.
Got it.
You're getting bougie over there.
Bougie, baby. Bougie on a budget. I got my coconut.
All right, Mama, you
tools
can
here.
use both hands.
Woohoo! All right. I'm going to mute
Oh,
myself
you have
because
an
I'm going to start
actual-
hammering.
You've got an actual coconut thing.
Yeah.
I just
What?
use like a
Cheater.
screw. I use a mallet and like a screwdriver.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
I didn't
for
even.
opening up
Is that
coconut.
an actual thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that. I don't eat coconut, so.
Sorry. I'm going to just mute myself so you don't hear the hammering.
Coconut milk.
Uh,
All right.
yeah. So what is that tool called, Dana? I've
Um,
never seen that before.
A coconut opener with a mallet.
Oh Lord, you have no idea what it's called. Damn it.
It's called.
Actually, I'm just watching her use this.
Yeah, because I'm like, she
That's
wants to
cool.
use the water. She wants to use the water. I'm like, you're gonna bust it open. It's just gonna go everywhere. Then she pulls out the T1000 Terminator and just says, "Screw this. I'm just gonna use this."
Would you like to make a name up for it, Darth? Would you like to
I don't
give
know.
it a
I'll
name?
think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about
The
it.
coconut opener.
The coconut opener there.
That's what I
So-
said.
So did the mallet come with it, Mama
Yes,
Huevo?
it does. It does.
Shut your mouth. Does it really?
Yeah, it does. And it's
Oh
dirt
my
cheap.
God. Yeah, Dad, so do I, just because.
I don't even like one-use devices like that, and that looks super fun.
Yeah.
Super fun.
So
Right.
it comes with the metal thing and the mallet.
It does. Amazon, baby.
Oh my God. That's it. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna look it up because I can.
Because he doesn't believe you. He thinks you're lying.
So when I opened up the coconut, this is the thin layer of coconut that comes off of it. It's not very meaty and it's very soft and pliable. So I'm gonna just throw this in the blender with the coconut liquid.
Okay. Well, you're
And this
not
coconut had a lot of
kidding.
water.
Fish stick.
It's just called the
mallet is
coconut
never a one-use
opener
item.
tool.
Yeah.
Is all it's called. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, I wasn't wrong.
Well, I mean, you weren't right either.
I was
Technically.
right. I said it's a
Come through the
coconut
screen,
opener
Dana.
thing.
We would be throwing hands. Just saying. Oh my God. All right, Dad, I see you're building layers of flavor. Can you tell us what you're
Are.
putting in there?
So I did the base of this with onion and garlic and ginger and a bit of coconut oil to fry them. I then blended that up with a little bit of just water. And now I'm adding in coconut. I added in coconut milk, and then I made pecan milk a few minutes ago and added that in, as well as a little bit of curry powder, coriander, turmeric, smoked paprika, and cumin. Whatever this one is in the big container. Yeah, cumin. So I'm going to mix those in, and then I want to let this simmer for the rest of stream. I want it to
Good call.
thicken up a little bit. Like it's good.
Yeah.
It's good where it's at, but I want it to, I want it to start thickening. So we're going to just let that simmer now for basically the rest of the stream. And we'll adjust it with salt and pepper and other seasonings as it gets thicker and a little bit more viscous. So there is both coconut and pecan in the curry in multiple forms.
Just so you guys know, you have about 44 minutes left.
Sounds
44 minutes. Halfway there.
Please don't.
So I'm adding my coconut water into my blender here with my coconut chunks. I have praline syrup. I'm going to add a little bit into the drink.
Ooh.
This has never been attempted before.
Ever in the world.
Ever in the world, yeah.
But we're also going to be using
Mama Huevo's kitchen.
Coconut rum here, okay?
Ooh, that's another one I can't do. I
Really?
can't do the Malibu. Oh, no.
Oh,
no bueno.
Man.
No bueno.
So you want to laugh? I actually add Malibu inside of my strawberry banana smoothies.
Oh, my God.
It's so good.
Oh,
that's
my
what's
goodness.
That's awesome. So, Mama, when do you stream normally?
So our streaming days are Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am part of a raid train every week. A really good friend of mine. She hosts something called the PLUR Raid Train, which stands for Peace, Love, Unity, and Respect.
Aww.
And she features different type of streamers, not just like DJs. She's got cooks. She's got people that are podcasters, gamers. It's all different types of communities coming together and just learning how to coexist. So it's a lot of fun. So we're featured every Wednesday at 6:30, and we try to think of a new dish every time we come on stream. But sometimes I just go back to my roots and I do rice and eggs because it's my favorite.
Then you are aptly named in Twitch.
Yes, exactly. So I'm adding some coconut cream as well in here, just to sweeten the deal a little bit more, because why not?
So this is your drink that you're making?
This is my drink.
Okay.
Yep.
I think you need to have coconut cream if you're making some sort of pina colada, right? Because it gives it
absolutely
the creaminess.
Dude Mesa, hello.
So I want to say thank you to everybody so far for the donations, the follows, the everything. We've had lots of streamers in here, and I know we're not calling out every single person that comes in here because we're trying to chat with these guys. And, you know, Dar's just not good at this, so.
I'm not. I don't do anything.
Yeah. So
that's too much Malibu.
It's never enough. I'm doing the oh my god, what's her name? Sandra Lee. Where she's like, and just 2 ounces of vodka, and it's like, look, it's the whole bottle.
Yeah.
That's what I just did.
All right, so Eat It Dads, when do you stream? Why don't you let everybody know?
So I am usually live on weeknights, not every weeknight, but probably about 3 nights a week on around dinner time Eastern Standard. So usually 4:30 or 5:30 start time, and then it's usually live for about 2 or 3 hours. I've been streaming during the daytime recently, so some earlier morning 10:30 a.m. streams. Doing some like baking projects. So generally weeknight dinners is where you can find me. That's like the reliably consistent schedule.
Okay. All right. And I know both of you have Discords, and I know, do you both have like, I'm going to call it Twitter because it's just dumb to call it X, and Instagram. You both guys have those too?
Oh my God.
I do.
Yeah. I want people to know where they can find you. And look for you.
I'm most active on Discord and Instagram.
Okay. So there you
I
go,
would
everybody.
say.
Yeah, I'm more active on Instagram. Discord, it's if you catch me, you catch me. That's where I like to post all of my recipes and pictures and stuff like that.
I like catching up in Discord. I think it's nice if like folks are chatting or people. There's a conversation going on, and I always feel like I don't need to be immediately involved in it, but I do appreciate the folks who contribute during the times I'm not actively looking at it.
Yeah, I love it when people post pictures of their own food. It gives me ideas sometimes.
Mish Mish, hello.
So,
Mama Huevos, what's going on over there? You adding more to it?
I'm adding more of the praline liquid just because I want to make sure I taste it as well.
Okay.
It's there, but I want to taste it.
you
Like,
want
for
to
real,
know it's there. You don't want it to be like, is it there? Is it not there?
Oh my god!
She's
There's
like-
like a mapley flavor that
Yeah.
I've never had before. I can't wait for my husband to taste this because he's gonna love it.
Now, are you just you're gonna use that? Okay. Yep. Never mind.
Yep, right in there. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna put some coconut on top. Where did I put my coconut?
I would actually try it. I really would.
Darn, it's really good. Like I'm not exaggerating. It's really, really good. Ooh. I'm gonna put a pecan there. I'm layering. You see?
There you go.
Oh.
I'm gonna drink some of that while I'm streaming. I'm just saying.
You better take a picture of it beforehand so it's not all on,
Well, she's got the whole other thing, unless Dad gets that.
He's gonna get some of this on the side.
Some of it on. Just give him a little bit. He don't need a lot. He'll be all right.
If he comes out on stream, I gave him too much.
Oh shit! Well, give him a bunch then. Damn.
She's the shy one. I'm like, I want to talk to everybody, and he's just not that person. He's the introvert. Oh my god,
Gotcha.
that's so good.
Dad, are you about to bread up your chicken? Yeah.
I am.
That was good timing right there.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. So you're gonna do what? The coconut flour first?
Yeah, so I've got coconut flour that I'm dredging, and then a little egg wash, and then I've got a mix of coconut. This is coconut flour, and then this is a blended up mix of pecans and coconut. So this is like the breading. The outer layer is a crisp layer of pecan and coconut crust.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm gonna pan fry these because that'll be a little quicker, I think.
Yeah.
Blue, what's your favorite color? We've got blue, red, yellow, green, and brown.
My favorite color?
Yeah, out of these colors.
Out of blue, red, green, or brown? Green.
And I've got red. Okay. I would have chosen green too, so green is my color.
Perfect.
Yay!
So we got another donation for the Food Bank New York City from Athena. And she says, Dad, one hand behind your back.
Oh, man. Okay. Shouldn't take that hand off. Take that glove off so I remember not to use it. Yeah, okay.
Are you timing, Darth, over there?
I am. Don't you worry about it, Dana. I got it under control.
I'm worrying. I'm worrying a lot.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, Darth, when do you stream next? Oh, I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
So no, you're fine. We should be back tomorrow. The missus wants chicken scampi, so we're gonna make that tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
Can I come over?
For that. Yeah, all of y'all can come over. She doesn't ask for too many meals, like specific meals. So definitely wanted to appease, so I don't have to sleep on the couch. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be good times.
Excellent.
Dad, have you checked your sauce lately?
It should be. Yeah, it's simmering. Should be simmering.
Looking
It's
good.
going. Yeah,
I can imagine the smells in both of your kitchens right now, and I'm jealous.
It smells fantastic. It really, really does.
Anytime you put that many seasonings in something, it's going to smell good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And also, Dad, kudos to your awesome one-hand egg
I was
opening.
just going to say that.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Teach me the ways, sir.
Teach me
It's
the
going on
way.
a really flat plate, so I can see all the shells.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know what to avoid. Actually, no, I don't think I got any shells in that one. That was a good one.
If not, it'll
Working
be
on it.
crunchy.
Shoot, I get
Left-handed,
shells
too.
in it using two hands.
So, that's right, because you're ambidextrous mostly.
This is, I'm
Man,
using my
that's a
left
big
hand,
word.
which is non-dominant.
Okay.
All right, this.
All right, Dad,
chicken
you can use
is
both hands.
breaded. Thank gosh, this is gross.
Yeah.
No, it's not gross. I've just I've made a mess. I've definitely made a mess.
Gotcha.
All right.
So how much? So Dad, how much? Real quick, how much do you have left to prepare? You guys have about 33 minutes left.
Yeah, well, I've got the curry is coming along. So this is thickening and starting to thicken a little nicely. I've got the rice is in the Instant Pot. It's resting.
Okay.
I didn't set a timer for when the thing went off, but that was sometime while I was in one hand mode, so 8 minutes. The rice should be coming out of the Instant Pot. That was the coconut water rice. And the chicken I've got to cook. I'm going to pan fry it. I started heating my pan already. I'm going to let the chicken rest for a few moments here while I kind of tidy up. And so cook the chicken, finish the rice. I have a little salad that I want to make, and then we'll see what I have time for after that.
Okay.
So the
Mama huevos.
I was just going to say, I know that Lou a lot of times when he first was like, I'm never going to be able to cook a meal in 90 minutes. Hang on, I'm going to cough.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't mute it very well. I'm just saying.
I didn't. Oh, sorry.
Nope, not even a little bit.
My son, sometimes he'll be like, "What's for dinner?" And I'll tell him what I'm making, and he'll be like, "That doesn't seem like it'll take that long, but I bet it will." And I'm like, "Yeah, there's an art to stretching the thing out to hit the end time."
Gotcha.
Yep.
But there's also an art to doing it quickly, which I'm not as good at.
Gotcha. Mama huevos, I see you have your sauteing the veggies back there. Your protein is steak, is that right?
Yep, I'm doing steak. I just added some palm sugar into the vegetable mixture because I wanted to have a hint of sweetness and a little savory to it. So I also seasoned with salt and pepper. And I'm also going to be using these coconut liquid aminos. If you've never used this, like, not sponsored, go get this. This is like such a game changer. I used it over the weekend in one of my dishes, and it was just like, I'm always going to use this whenever I make that particular dish. So I'm hoping that it works in this one as well. It does have a bit of a sweetness to it. It's a soy sauce substitute for those who may have a soy allergy. It's made with coconut.
Good tip.
Yeah. Oh my God! My kitchen smells like heaven right now. If heaven had a smell, this is the smell. But this drink, my husband took the leftovers to my mother-in-law, and he's like, "The drink is gone. There's no more drink."
That's great.
Did Dad get any?
He did taste it. Yes, he said it was really good.
Okay. I was hoping you'd give him that whole container and we could see him on stream. Get a little loosey-goosey going on. So what all do you have left, Mama Huevos?
Just sauteing my meat. My drink is done. My dessert is done. My rice has been done for like the past 10, 15 minutes. So all that's left is my meat.
Gotcha. All right. So, Dad, what are you? You're
All
making
right.
your dressing now?
Yeah, I'm making the dressing. I'm using coconut oil and
Okay.
a coconut white balsamic.
Oh my
So we're doing
gosh.
like
Ooh.
a full coconut dressing situation. 2-to-1
That sounds so
ratio
good.
oil to balsamic.
I've never heard of
And then-
coconut white balsamic.
I haven't either.
It's really good. It comes in this nice little like flask
Yeah.
situation.
I love it.
And it, honestly, it's really good.
I'm writing
Dang.
down a list
We're
of things
gonna
I've
make-
got to buy and try.
All right, you
gonna make
got
a beverage-
20,
we're gonna make a beverage
29
with this
minutes.
at the end of the
29
stream.
minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either. That sounds interesting.
I hadn't either, but I was in Reading Terminal Market, which is this huge public market in Philadelphia.
I want to go there so
And-
bad.
Oh my god, I shop there regularly, and I was like walking out with my bags of things. I passed off the coconut aminos because I was like, I don't know if anybody I don't know what to do with these. But I saw this on the shelf and turned around and was like, oh, hold on. And here we are,
Nice.
and it's delicious.
And now I
I
got to
made
look
my
for
family
it.
try some of it, and there's plenty for me.
Kind of like uni. If somebody gives me uni, they get to
Exactly.
enjoy a lot of uni.
Exactly.
See?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, hey, Darth, Miss Sarah
Yes,
Lynn
dear.
gave another $20 to No Kid Hungry and said, you decide.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
I
that's so
decide.
good.
You know what? Let's do questions. I'm feeling nice right
You're
now.
feeling nice?
So,
You're
Okay.
feeling nice?
oh wait, hold
I
on.
love it.
She's yelling. Hold on. She's yelling from the other room. What'd you say? Well, now it's nothing. So we're gonna ask questions.
All right.
We're gonna ask questions.
All right. Let me ask Dad this question. Which fictional
Go on.
character would you adopt into your extended family to make gatherings more interesting? And it can't be Batman.
Oh my god. Well, to make my family gatherings more interesting. Oh, fictional character. I would love to introduce Hobbes from the comic Calvin and Hobbes,
Okay.
because that's who my son is named after, is Calvin.
Oh.
And he fits the description to a T. He does, the character, the Calvin character. So I think it would be interesting. Or I guess the Calvin character might be nice too, because that would be kind of funny. But I would say Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes, to have a fictional foil to go off of, and it would make my life more entertaining.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
Andy's a tiger.
Stay hydrated.
Oh, I forgot. That's because I'm drinking. I forgot to stay hydrated. I'm like, why haven't I had a sip of water? I'm drinking.
Get that coconut water. Drink that coconut water.
Hey, okay.
Stay on brand. You got this. we got this.
All right, so Mama,
Yes.
what's your guiltiest pleasure?
Guiltiest pleasure. I've got so many of them. Let's see. Guiltiest pleasure. I don't know. I'm not good at questions.
That's okay. You
guiltiest-
just have to be good at answers.
Yeah.
Guiltiest pleasure. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what my guiltiest pleasures are, honey?
Are you sure you want him to answer that question?
No. So if I had to pick a guilty pleasure, it is I love gummy bears.
Yeah.
Like all types of gummy bears. They could be worms, they could be sour, they could be sweet. As long as it's a gummy, I think it's more the mouth feel that I get from chewing the gummy bear that I enjoy the most. So the Texas Cryptid sent me a care package this past weekend, and I had never had the gummy bears called panditas, which are pandas, little pandas.
Oh.
We don't have that candy up here. It's a Mexican candy, and they sent it over to me, and I ate. That was the first thing I ate was all of the gummy bears. There are no more gummy bears, and I'm sad because I've eaten them all.
See, you do have a guilty pleasure then.
I do. I just gotta dig deep and find these
Gotta
things,
think about it
these
for a
answers.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Darth.
Oh my god, this smells so good.
Yes.
What's something about your childhood most people wouldn't guess?
Oh my God. Something about my childhood people wouldn't guess. When we would play hide and seek, we had a clothes hamper that was green, and it looked like leaves or something, like the way it was designed. And it also had a lid, so I would always hide in that and put the lid on whenever we would play hide and seek.
And just
I
hang out
remember
there?
doing that a lot, and just hang out there. Yeah, or I got two others.
Okay.
Or I would empty all the lower cabinets. I would empty all the lower cabinets, and I would hide in there for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I would always hide in there.
Interesting.
So, yeah, different hiding spots, I guess, would
So
be.
that's what people need to know about you is when you were a kid, you just had multiple hiding spots. where
Multiple
people couldn't
hiding
find
spots
you.
that. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Where would you put all the stuff in the bottom cabinets? Because I would think that would
They
be
would-
like the
well-
sign that somebody.
Well, see, I wasn't really. Listen, Dana, you already know this. I'm not very smart, okay? And I obviously wasn't smart when I was younger. So all the things would be on the counter or just on the floor.
on the floor.
Yeah. So, but to me, I was hiding. Like I didn't, to me, I was just. Hey, this
So
is
like
the greatest thing ever.
peekaboo, like when you do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So.
Oh my God, that's so wholesome.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I don't know. It's the little things, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. So Dad's starting the chicken now. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a piece in here. I'm just running one piece on to see if it get the oil to the right temperature. So
Okay.
I've breaded 4 pieces of chicken. So
One of them should come out well.
One. Yeah. One of them's gonna look good. One of them's gonna taste good. I hope they're the same one.
Oh my goodness.
No promises. All right, this looks good.
Awesome.
This looks good and hot.
So
to start dropping another piece in there.
So Lou, I have a question for you. When did you start your journey on Twitch here?
I started streaming in May of 2022.
Okay, we did
Yes.
April of 2022. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am like super honored to be cooking alongside of you because
Oh my
you
God,
and
same.
I have started from the bottom and now we are here.
Yes, you're so special. You're hanging out with me and Darth.
Yeah. Well,
it is just it's so amazing. I was super excited because Lou and I have never cooked together, so we're cooking together, and
same.
Just to see where your mind is at, it's like I love his plating. He posts some amazing pictures on Instagram. If you're not following him, go give him a follow right now.
Absolutely.
His
I feel really
plates
guilty because I haven't posted in like a month.
They're beautiful, but they're so colorful and bright and inviting, and I look forward to his posts.
Really
I'm honestly speaking, like this is a dream of mine. So thank you.
Thank you. I was really happy that you were the one as well on the day today, because I know we definitely I feel like your stream was one that I came across like really early on, obviously. And it's been also super fun to just watch the community that you have and watch you be to kind of grow into it. I don't know how to say it elsewhere because it's when you first start streaming, you're like, what is this? What do I do? What am I doing?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still doing
And now
that, by
I'm
the way.
like,
2.5 years in.
Yeah. I'm like, well, now I think I know what I'm doing, but like then I'm proven wrong.
So I never know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Never know.
It's different. It's different. And it's been super fun because we've kind of been around doing the same sort of thing. I love the fact that you do meals for your family as well, and it is super cool. I'm very honored as well. The feeling is very much mutual.
Thank you.
Y'all are so nice. I give you big hugs.
I
Just
know.
saying. Dana, she's all right. She
I
can
mean,
stick
he's
around, I
come
guess.
to see me twice in Texas, so.
I have. Unfortunately.
So,
You guys have 19 minutes left.
19 minutes.
Yep.
so
All right.
Got to get it together, kids.
I kind of want to hear from everybody. Like, what's something you remember from your first stream? Like, what sticks out in your mind when you think about your first stream?
That's a great question. You go, Lou. You.
I definitely have one, and it's funny because I mentioned it last night on stream. I remember Dinner with Mom was my first raid,
Oh.
and I was like, "What is happening? Why is there noise?" Like, I know I'd set the noise up to like fire, but I didn't like know what it was at the moment.
Yep.
But I remember Dinner with Mom came in, and her family and the folks from the stream were like super nice. I remember some of the people who came in on the first stream who are literally still part of the community, both food and drink community, and they still hang out on the stream with me. And so I remember sort of the instant camaraderie of the food and drink community, I think, was one of the things that sticks out the most to me.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
Mom. Yeah. It's nice to see you.
The food and drink community is awesome. They're so welcoming, and everybody wants everybody to do well. Like,
oh yeah,
that's the way.
Yeah, my dad. I would have to say or Dana. My first would be the first raid I ever had was from Chef Rob's Creations.
Oh yeah.
And again, I had no fucking clue what was going on. Things are going off. I'm like, oh yeah, and to this day, every time I talk to Rob, I always tell him thank you because, I know a lot of his community still comes in and says hello. Dana's community, your guys' communities, everybody's, right? That's what makes food and drink so awesome is that we're all trying to help each other out and give each other pointers and all kinds of stuff. There's no don't promote in here, don't do this, don't do that. Everyone's welcoming. Hey, go check this person out, go follow this person.
Yeah.
But Chef Rob, I will never forget the first raid. So that's definitely one of the biggest starting stream memories I have. So
was that on your first stream, or did that happen at a different one?
It was actually a week in, I think it was, and my first stream was ridiculous. I don't even know what we did. I just know that I was in there making something, and there were a few people that came in and said hello, and I was super grateful for it because we all know there's thousands and millions or whatever people streaming on a platform somewhere, and they wanted to come in and say hi. To me, even to this day, that means the world because they could be watching or doing anything else. But yeah, I think it was like a week or so, and the next thing I knew, I'm meeting all kinds of people. It's been awesome. It really has.
So I think my first one was a couple of streams in, and it was Claire. What was it? Because she's not streaming anymore. Claire's Baking over in the UK, I think, is where she's from, and so that was my first raid. And she's not streaming anymore, but it was just it's such an exciting feeling that first time. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody chose me! Yay!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I still get that feeling when we get rated.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's someone who's done it a few times, it's just nice to know that they still want to come listen to my mouth. So
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, trust me, every Tuesday.
All right, you guys, you have 15 minutes left, and I'm going to get your story here in a second, Mama Huevos. Megabyte said his first was that he overplanned for the menu from Megabytes, tried to do a drink, an app, a meal, and a dessert. I hear that. My first stream,
Yep.
I actually thought for some reason I needed to keep it at an hour. So I cooked a pork tenderloin, and I had the sides. And after that, I started trying to do an app and a dessert and a drink and all the things. And then one day I was like, this is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Agreed.
I rarely do that anymore. But all right, what about you, Mama Huevos?
So I actually made this exact same rice that we're making today. I made rice and pigeon peas, and when my husband hit the go live button, I kid you not, it felt like home. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't scared. I was cooking in my own kitchen to a computer
Schizophrenia,
screen.
hello.
So we made rice and pigeon peas, and I made beef stew as well because that they don't go together in Puerto Rican cuisine, but together for me they taste amazing. So my stream was about 3 hours long. I'm not exaggerating. My very first stream, and just like Dana, I said I'm not doing this shit again. This is crazy. You gotta shorten this up because my feet are hurting me. But I remember having such a good time and having just like having all my friends there. It felt
Oh my
good.
God.
I wasn't nervous. So that's how I treat every stream. It's like, friends are there.
I think my first stream was like 5 or 6 hours long. I was doing
Oh my
camping
gosh.
prep, which I still do. But I remember being like, well, that was a lot. That was a lot of talking. I was like hoarse.
Yeah, and it takes a while to
Yeah.
get used to that. I'm cooking and I'm reading chat, and I'm cooking and I'm reading chat, and finding that balance of the two things. You know.
Yeah, that's the balance is definitely shit. I'm still working on that. So
Oh, you do fine. You do great.
I think I know for me one other one would be when my niece and nephew started to come in and watch, and then my dad would come in and watch. My brother would join in a couple times. Though that was pretty awesome because I don't think they really knew much about Twitch. I don't think they really understood what the fuck I was doing. But when they came in and actually saw like the interaction and the cooking and all that stuff, they're definitely on board with all that we do, even with the swearing and stuff. So that was definitely a big thing for me. I was pretty stoked that family wanted to come in and say hello. So
Yeah. Robbie's family was actually his mom, his dad, his sister, his brother. They were all really supportive. Kelsey obviously was too. She was in there all the time in the beginning. So it does help to have those people. Although I think his family still is kind of like, we don't know what to say in chat. As a matter of fact, after Sunday, was it Sunday? Your mom had said, I really wanted to say this, but then, and we were like, you totally should have said that. That's hilarious. So.
you have 11 minutes. 11 minutes left. Are you, Mama Huevos? Are you even close to being done with your 31 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I just candied some
All right.
pecans. I used some of the palm sugar. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt right now. My pepper steak. It looks a little gray right now. Because I added coconut milk into the mixture, so it's a little gray, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
What about you, Dad? You think you got a chicken that looks good and tastes good all at the same time?
Well, they came up to temp, so that's right. I know they're cooked
So
through.
nobody's gonna get poisoned.
Yeah.
They're breaded. The breading came out really well. I'm doing one more in the pan just to see how that last one go.
Okay.
How that last one goes, we'll see. But I definitely have one. I think the rice is good. The curry is continuing to simmer. I'm just gonna let that simmer until it's just about time. And then Played it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's reduced. The curry is reduced a ton, so it's a lot thicker now than it was, which is ideal. So I'm actually going to turn it off.
I just want to say to both
for a few moments
to both of you, Lou and Mama Huevos, that everybody in chat throughout. I know you guys are busy cooking and can't see all of this, but everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I've had this food and that's delicious and it's really cool. It's like being in your just hanging out with somebody in the kitchen, and so you have lots of people who love you."
Yay! And we love them too. We really do.
Yeah, you guys are all right.
That's what keeps us
Chat,
going,
you guys
right?
are okay.
The chat keeps us going. The interactions, the friendships that we've made, the family connections that we've made. Because some of these people that we've met on Twitch, I call my family. My mom, she's like, I don't understand this. Why are you calling everybody your brother and sister? And I'm like, well, you want me to get really technical and biblical with you? You know, we're all brothers and sisters, right?
Don't worry, Mom. You don't have to buy him a present.
So I like to call everybody my brother and my sister. And Texas, I call them my prima, which means cousin in Spanish. And we really have made some wonderful connections that I think are like lifelong connections, not just Twitch connections, but lifelong connections.
Yeah.
So Twitch actually it saved us, right? We all did this during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it was very lonely, but we had people with similar interests and wanted to just join in with us. And the way they joined was through the chat, making suggestions, sending messages. You know, if I'm out for a date, I can't tell you how many messages I get. Are you okay? Is everything fine? What's going on? You know, like there's just this level of love that we all have for each other that I wouldn't trade for anything.
So I have a question for you, because this is actually a good question. Is about how did you? We have Keith the Chief that was asking Mama Huevos how you got your nickname, Mama Huevo. But how did everybody come up with their stream name, and did you find it difficult to come up with a stream name?
I'm not allowed to say what my name is on this stream, and what it means. It means something very, very. My name doesn't mean the derogatory term, but it sounds very much like it in Spanish. I don't know if I want to say it. Maybe I'll message you guys afterwards. But it's meant to be mother egg. I like to mother. I want to take care of everyone. I want to feed everyone. So when everyone initially heard my name, especially in the Latin community, no one wanted to talk to me. I lost followers. I lost friends. Family stopped talking to me. My mom was like, "How can you call yourself that?" Little by little, they started to come along, and the name has grown, and everybody now knows me as Mama Huevo's Kitchen. So, yeah, it was definitely difficult for sure, but we enjoy the name. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Lou? How'd you come up with your name?
I went back and forth with a bunch of names, and I landed on. I didn't want it. I was going back. I didn't want it to be like topical on. Like I knew it was going to be food focused, so I kind of was like, all right, let's just do something that's sort of short, pithy. You know, that feels not like a pigeonhole, if that makes sense. Like I want to do a variety of different cooking. I don't want to be like, you know, in one thing. And Eat It Dad's just sounded kind of like a sort of diner situation. But so that's what I went with. I had some other ones that were available that I didn't end up using.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Darth?
I did workshop it with a friend of mine. I was like, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about this. He's like a writer friend of mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
that's working
for me. It's actually the missus came up with it.
It was
a gamer
at
tag,
names
to be
and
honest.
naming things.
I love Star Wars. I love Darth Vader. I love Chewbacca. I'm like, listen, how do we combine this? I'm a hairy dude. I'm like, how do we combine this? And she immediately,
don't forget. She's like, well, I heard that in the background.
Yeah. So it's basically, you guys have 5 minutes left, by the way, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Got it.
So she came up with Darth Verbaka, and that was a gamer tag. I was going to do games, and I suck at I suck at a lot of things, but video games I'm not very good at. So I tried streaming games first. That didn't work out because I like to interact with chat, right? And then it basically, the missus like, hey, we have all this stuff. Like, why don't you get in the kitchen and make something, cook or whatever. And the name I didn't want to change it. That's what everybody, I didn't want to change it. I like the name. And that's how we came with the Darth's Diner. And everyone, shit, if I see someone out and they call me Darth, they don't call me by my first name, really. So
I think the first thing I ever sent you, I just had Darth Verbaka and then your address underneath it, because I'm like, I don't even know his real name, so I hope it gets there.
So the funny, real quick story. You got 4 minutes left. Real quick story. I did receive a card in the mail from someone I met through streaming and such, and they addressed it to Darth Verbaka. I just happened to be outside when the mailman was putting stuff in the box, and he comes up to me and he goes, "It has your address." He goes, "But do you know a Darth that's me. Just throw it in the box. I'll take it, whatever." So yeah, it was pretty funny. So, but what about you, Dana?
We went back and forth. I kind of wanted something like Chaos in the Kitchen, but I think there's already a Chaos in the Kitchen. And we went back and forth. Robbie and I came up with names, and I finally just said, you know what? And I wanted Mama in the Kitchen, but that's a Nintendo game. And so then I didn't want Nintendo to come after me. So finally, because they will.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
They will. And so I just went with, I said, you know what? It's my kitchen, so Dana's Kitchen. Yeah. And
Gotcha.
That's kind of what, I think Robbie kept saying, Dana's Kitchen is fine. And I kept going, eh. And, Cooking Mama, that's what it is, right, Kelsey? I wanted to do Cooking Mama, and that was, that one was the Nintendo game. That's what it was.
Awesome.
And we were
you
like,
guys have 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Get it on the plate. Yep. Get everything
Hurry.
on the plate.
Hungry. Fuck.
It's coming.
So hungry.
Yeah, keep the chief. That's why we just went, you know what? Nope, we're not going to do Cooking Mama.
Yeah. No, the missus, she does have good ideas sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but some of the time.
I mean, she came up with the name of this show.
That is true.
Yeah.
2 minutes. 2 minutos.
So 2 minutes, and everybody out there, stay tuned, because they're going to tell us about their dishes. They're going to taste their dishes. And when both of them are done, you guys are going to vote on who you think is the winner here. So I want everybody to know each of their charities is going to get at least $100. The winner is going to get an additional $75, I think, on top of that. And so we're doing good. We're doing good.
I'm getting my maths ready. Because Lord knows I don't math good. Where's it at? There we go. All right. I don't English well. Words are hard.
Yeah. Words are hard.
Dana. Words are definitely hard.
We have an emote for that.
Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute left. Oh, Lord.
That's right. We got TexAg for life here in case we have problems with mathing. Because they teach mathing.
As long as Teeds ain't in here.
Never give Teeds your math. Teeds TV does not know how to math.
Yep. No
I'd be like, he'd look at a bunch of numbers and he'd go, I think that average is a 7.
Yeah.
And I go, well, it's an 8.5, but whatever, you go.
But yeah, we'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm so hungry.
All right, I'm gonna take a
Oh,
picture.
I would drink all the drink in that thing. 15 seconds. Oh shit, 10 seconds. The
Des-
stakes were made. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off.
Oh no!
Hands off. Dad's like, damn
Almost.
it. Almost.
I mean, you had is that ice cream that was like rock hard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was seeing if I could do something. Couldn't.
Couldn't get
Nope.
couldn't quite get it done.
He said 15 seconds. I was like, can I put this in the microwave?
Yep. Nope.
No.
No.
For later. For later. All right.
Awesome. You got, listen, first off, real quick, you both did amazing. Just to right off the rip,
Yes.
you guys were awesome. So,
Thank you.
I don't see 31 meals though, Mama Huevos. I'm disappointed.
See, one plate. There's or two.
Well, we'll count the drink as one, I guess.
All right, 3.
All right, 3. All right, Dana, are we ready to
I am ready to watch.
see what they made?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who wants to volunteer as tribute? No, nothing?
I'm just trying to take a nice picture here.
Trying to get a
Oh,
picture.
picture. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
we're supposed
take
to
a picture and then eat it, Dad. You'll go first.
Yeah.
Let me.
Okay.
And if you want to, everybody, if you're in my Discord, you can take a look at the pictures in the food on the food tab in my Discord. And next week, hopefully, I'll remember to make a food fight tab, which I did not.
I'm finishing
do.
up Callie. Okay.
We're so
I just
close.
sent the picture. I didn't put a description, but I just posted the picture.
All right,
You put the picture in? Okay. I'm going to
we'll take a look.
pull that up on my screen.
Cal, can you hit that light?
All
I had to
right.
find my phone. Hold on. Stay right there. My
Ooh,
my
that looks
kitchen
good.
assistant is helping with the lighting. Thanks, Cal. I'm done.
Look at
Oh, I need to post
that. That was extra light right there.
I know.
right.
He's very helpful. He's here.
Thank you for the
You can't-
help.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the help.
He can't hear
Hi.
you, but he's they're saying thank you.
Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
So cute.
All right.
He's so cute. All right, let's see here. Do we want Mama Huevos to go first while he's...
How do I
Yeah, Mama
Post
Huevos. Why don't you
Okay.
go first? Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a journey here. Okay.
I love
Hopefully I'm taking you to
journeys.
Puerto Rico.
I love to travel.
So here we have, and my husband changed the camera view, but here we have a piña colada, okay, and I pulled out most of the pineapple. It's not a piña colada if there's no pineapple in it. So I threw a little bit of pineapple, but not much. And I used the coconut water from this young coconut as well as some of the inside of the coconut, and I blended that together with cream of coconut, coconut water, praline syrup, and I added some toasted coconut. Can you change to this camera? Added some toasted coconut and pecans for my layering here. All right, and I've already tasted this, but I'm gonna take another taste because I finished my other drink. There's something in the back of my palate that just reminds me of maple, like pecan, but it's a pina colada. The coconut is delicious. The pecans are good, but this drink is actually really, really delicious. So, all right, there goes my drink. Now, I have here my arroz con gandules, which is rice and pigeon peas, and I added some pecans into the rice mixture. I wanted the pecan flavor to kind of perfume the rice as much as it possibly could. So I have pecans inside and on top. I toasted some pecans and I threw some on top just for like a textural difference. But in the rice mixture, I layered my flavors. I layered my garlic, my onions, my peppers, my sofrito. I used coconut milk inside of the preparation of the rice because it gives it this creaminess that you want from a rice. And then I have here kind of like my play on shrimp and walnuts, except I made pepper steak and candied pecans. So I have here my pepper steak, and I did use the coconut milk and coconut oil to marinate, well, to saute my veggies, and then I candied with palm sugar my pecans to throw on top. And lastly, I have here, I'm gonna call this dulce de coco. It's coconut candy. I've got some coconut flakes in here, some sweetened condensed milk, and some of the candied walnuts I just put on top for decoration. But I layered some pecans on the inside of this dessert, so every bite has a little bit of pecan and a little bit of coconut and some sweetness. I did add a little bit of salt on top to counteract with the sweetness. So I'm excited to actually taste that, but I really want to taste the food right now. So
All
no more
right.
talking and more eating.
We're eating.
More eating. All right, I'm gonna mix. I like to mix my foods together. It looks like a construction site on my plate when I eat. But
That's
now,
so good.
picture is out of the way. I'm ready to go in. Immediately, I taste the coconut. Like immediately. But those pecans that are candied, it balances out the saltiness of the dish. I can taste that there's pecans and coconut in here for sure. Oh my god, that is so good. All right. Let me take a bite out of my little dessert here. And I put these in the freezer so that they can firm up because it is stupid hot in my kitchen right now.
Mhm.
Smart.
And I wanted a firm bowl here, so. All right, let's go in for the pill. I don't know if you can see. Oh my god, the salt. There's pecan on the insides. Oh my god, this reminds me of being in Puerto Rico.
Mm.
It brings me back. It is so good. I cannot wait for my husband to eat. Thank you
Nice.
again, guys, for having us on here. I look forward to hearing what Lou made because
All
it
right.
looks really good.
Awesome.
It also must be stupid hot in Lou's kitchen right now.
I was
Yeah.
just frying. I had two things on. The oven was on. It was already hot. We're getting there. Oh my god, that looks so good. I want that coconut.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
it
yeah,
came out
yeah.
of the freezer, so it's nice and cold too.
Yeah. Oh man, you got to mix everything together too. It
Yeah.
only has to look good for the picture. You don't eat it that
That's
way.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna mash this straight down, right through all the layers. In fact.
All right, Dad. What do you got?
All right. Here's what we made today. Hold on. Let me give you a better view of that.
Yep. I need to
This
see the
is
picture, too.
this is a curry. The layers are both flavor and the fact that the curry is on the bottom and building up from there with the rice. The curry started with a base of onion, garlic, and ginger that was sauteed in coconut oil. So there's coconut one. We added to that vegetable stock, coconut milk, and pecan milk, which I made by combining a cup of pecans, some water, some salt, and some vanilla extract. Then I added to that salt, pepper, smoked paprika, turmeric, chili powder, coriander, curry powder, and cumin, as well as some coconut sugar, and reduce that down to the curry that it is. It's sitting over a coconut rice, so I use coconut water instead of regular water. In the rice, there's also a little bit of salt. It's jasmine rice. To the side and layered next to that are chicken breasts. The chicken breasts are coated with coconut flour, then egg, then a mix of pecan and coconut crumbles, all blended together in the food processor. That was then pan fried. So on top of that is also a little piece of mint, just because. And I pan fried it in a mixture of vegetable and coconut oil. The chicken. On the side of that, is a little spinach salad. The spinach salad has toasted coconut, which I toasted at the beginning of stream, and a coconut white balsamic mixed with coconut oil for the dressing. And then I attempted to make a dessert, which was which was pecan butter. So there's like peanut butter, pecan butter that I made, but I couldn't get the ice cream out in time. So there it is. This is dinner. Listen, I would eat this for dessert, so I'm counting it. It's close to heart. It's close to home. And after this stream is done, I don't care what y'all think. I'm going to eat it anyway. I'm going to eat more of it. So
awesome.
We'll put it on there. We can count it. We can count it too. So I think I was trying to get creative with a pretty simple dish, like how to use the ingredients. So using a mix of two different, pecan milk and coconut milk, using coconut sugar, using toasted coconut and pecan flour for the breading. So trying to get just a really broad mix of like types of coconut, types of pecan into this for creativity. And then plating, I tried to make it look nice. So I hope you like it.
Well, I hope you like it.
Creativity and
you
use of ingredients. Okay, let's try. Let's try. I like to start with the main dish because the salad sort of helps to pack everything down afterward, move things along. So we're going to start with the main dish. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the press down. We're going to mix things in here and taste a little bit of the rice and a lot of the curry. Now I don't want a spicy curry. This is immediately, I really love all of the different seasonings in here. The first thing that comes to the palate is coconut for sure. So I added coconut oil, water, and milk into this. So it's very coconut forward, but there's a really like meatiness to it, which is definitely the pecans because I don't know what else it would be. The rice is really good. I love it with the coconut water. That's an interesting. I've never made it with coconut water before, but it's really quite strong and it's really nice against the curry. The curry's not spicy. This is just a savory curry, and I didn't want cayenne to overpower or chili powder, so I only added a little bit of chili powder to it. The chicken's really good. It's crispy. The exterior actually fried up really nicely. This isn't a good piece of it. Cooked through, juicy inside. And I love this one. So as the curry's very coconut forward with a hint of pecans, this one's very pecan forward with a little bit of coconut. You can taste the coconut in the oil. And I also, when I seasoned the chicken, I seasoned it just salt and pepper, so it's pretty simple. I'm very happy with this. I'm also hungry. So apologies. So this has tons of different like the layering of the flavor in the curry, the layering of the breading on the chicken, the layering of the thing in the dish. And I'm really happy with this, how this turned out. This is something I would feed my family outside of this challenge. So I'm happy with the way that came through. This is just a little bit of spinach and mint mixed with coconut white balsamic and coconut oil. And it has a little bit of toasted coconut that I did first thing on stream today, this toast coconut. The dressing's really good. The dressing's what sells it because it's just coconut. Like this is very coconutty.
Coconutty.
Yeah, it feels very light. I mean, it is just a light salad, but it feels really. That balsamic is not. It's not overpowering. It's really quite sweet. So this is actually kind of like. It's almost like a little dessert salad. We call it a dessert salad.
That's your dessert. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And this pecan butter
With the little.
is really good. It is really good. I can't wait to eat this on a sandwich because I made a little more of it. So,
So you made your own
yeah.
pecan butter too?
I did. And it was, wait, that's not where it is. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I made this in the food processor.
Oh, nice.
This was in the processor. I had just hit start on it when the don't do anything for 2 minutes
Oh,
came up. And it made it was good because it's supposed to blend for a while, but you're supposed to like rest it every minute so that it doesn't get overly done. And this just got so liquidy in that process that I had to throw it in the freezer to make it nicer.
I think it's
but
perfect to put over ice cream.
yeah. And if I wanted to incorporate it, I could probably just put it on the curry and it would be fine too. I'm sure it would be delicious. It is delicious, but I'm sure it would be good in that application, I should say.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Guess what, Robbie? Put a poll up for us. And everybody in chat, you're going to have 3 minutes. We want your vote on who you think won this challenge. And then we will reveal. We'll reveal.
I like that.
Looks great.
We'll reveal our winner for today. And whoever wins today gets to do this again on Tuesday against Chef Steve in the food truck.
Next week. Yep.
And it
All
gets
right.
pretty crazy when Chef Steve's around. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, just a little bit. So listen, if you're on mobile or even on PC, definitely on mobile, refresh your stream. We've got a poll going on right now. Excuse me. Your vote matters. Good Lord, your vote matters. It's already happened 3 times this season. It came down to chat. Your point goes towards the overall total of the winner from the chat poll. Your vote does matter. Good Lord, like I said, 3 times this season. Yeah, your vote 3 times this season. Chat has decided the winner. So make sure you get in there and vote. And if it ends in a tie, which I completely forgot last week.
And nobody was there like me to remind you what that is supposed to look like.
Yeah. Dana's rubbing it in my face. Anyway, no, I completely forgot. We had talked about it. So if it ends in a tie, chat actually that whoever won in the poll in chat, that actually supersedes. So that's the actual winner. So like I said, that happened last week. Was not expecting a tie. But Chef Steve did win the overall vote last week in chat. So he ended up winning last week. So just make sure you get in there and vote. And if you are on mobile, please refresh. There is a poll. It'll be right up top in chat. But it doesn't pop up right away when we initially do it unless you're on PC. So if you're on mobile, make sure you're refreshing. You probably have maybe a minute, 45 seconds left.
Probably about 30 seconds left to vote. Yeah.
But while they're voting, we just want to say thanks again to Mama Huevos and Eat It Dads for doing this. So.
Yeah, and Darth, you know what? I have to say, all of the contestants have done this, but in particular, Dad and Mama Huevos, is that they think outside the box. They have so many different variations of the ingredients that they're using. You know, like Lou had dehydrated strawberries for strawberries. That's crazy, you know, and just coconut amino acids. Who thinks of that when you think of coconut? You know, so many different things. And coconut white balsamic vinegar. That's just insane.
Yeah,
that I
is
have
definitely
to try
insane.
It's
so it looks
it's
like
so
Mama Huevos won the chat vote.
Mama Huevos won by 1 point. All right.
That's what's up.
1 point.
Let's go.
Nice.
All
Let
right,
me
so,
math.
Yeah, Dana's going to do the math. While she does that, there's 5 categories that Dana and I go through. For each category is worth up to 5 points. She and I'll do our calculations. I send them to her. She does all the maths and lets us know who the winner is. So, are you
Yep.
ready?
Is everybody ready?
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Yes.
Here
Let's do
we
it.
go. The winner today is
Ooh.
Eat It Dads.
Yay!
And it was
Let's
close. It was very
Oh my
close.
God.
Very, very close.
Let's
So
go.
I want to say,
No way.
Awesome.
so you did that. So what that means, this is what we've raised tonight. With your win there,
Wow. Thanks, y'all.
$150 is going to No Kid Hungry. There's $100 going to the Food Bank of New York City. So we raised $250 tonight.
Thank you
Excellent.
so much.
Excellent.
It was such an honor and a pleasure.
Oh my God.
Lou, you better kick fucking ass against Chef Steve. I'm just saying, all right? I know I have all the confidence in you, okay?
That feels like a lot of pressure, but I will certainly try. I am just completely honored to have been able to cook with you today. This was really fun, and I think we were talking about this earlier in stream. I'm very it's been so fun just streaming as peers for the past couple years, and I am just completely honored to have been able to participate and hang out with you in this
I love it.
capacity, which is fantastic.
You guys are awesome.
Congratulations.
You guys are awesome. That puts our total for Food Fight almost at, I think, at $3,500 now for this round that we've raised for all different charities, which is another thing that I just love. So. So next week again, Chef Steve. Do we need to start earlier for you? Because we'll just tell Steve when he's got a stream.
I mean, I think if this time works, I'm happy to plan for this time.
Okay. All right. So 5:30 next Tuesday. And what was I going to say? Oh, winner of next week's gets a trophy and additional $100 to their charity. So
there you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Awesome. So 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So our time, Dad, will be 6:30.
Yeah. And also,
Okay.
John, they'll be the second winner of Food Fight, and they'll join Chef John Lung and the halls of Food Fight fame.
Yeah. Awesome. Congratulations.
So
you guys were fantastic.
You
Again,
guys were
thank you both
awesome.
for joining us on the, I'll say, journey, because it's been really awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll give a shout out to you both, because I have and this is, you guys were so loving to each other, right, throughout the whole stream.
They were so nice.
And yeah, and that is why food and drink is that is why food and drink is freaking amazing. I love it here. I personally love it here, and that right there, that camaraderie right there, is why food and drink is the best.
They are the best.
So
It's
thank
the
you,
best.
thank you.
So Dad,
very much.
Dad, you get to decide where we're going to go raid. Who are we going to go raid?
Let's see Kyle.
See Kyle?
Date night in.
All right.
Yeah.
We can do
Let's
that.
go say hi to Kyle. She is, I think, live. I saw her live earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's double check that and make sure she is. Because last time we tried to go to her, she was, so she's not just finishing up, because she'll shut down raids right beforehand. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Yay. Awesome.
Well,
Congrats again to
congratulations.
Eat It Dads.
Yep. And everybody, I'm going to let Darth take us out to go see
All right,
Kyle
everybody.
at a date night in.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody grab a drink.
Grab
a drink. Yeah.
It's almost gone. I just want you to know that, okay?
But listen, y'all have been amazing. Thanks again to Eat It Dads and Mama Huevos. And congratulations to Eat It Dads. Moves on to the final against Chef Steve, where he will kick some ass. Mama Huevos has spoken.
Yes.
But listen, this is something Dana allows me to do this, and I really appreciate it because I don't get to do it very often anymore. So, but we're gonna go raid a date night in. Kyle, say hello, give the big follows, and give it all the love like you do here. But here we go. Y'all could be doing something else right now, but you chose to take time out of your day and a Tuesday at that to come hang with us. By us, first and foremost, you already know it. It's the family, and it is family. Blood or not, y'all are the best. Chat's amazing. You never cease to amaze us. Dana and Robbie. Robbie for sure. Robbie does all the tech things. Dana and I show up. Well, mostly me. I just show up. And then thanks to Eat It Dad, Eat It Dads, and Mama Huevos for joining again in the journey. This has been a lot of fun this season. I look forward to season 3. And myself, I can't say enough. Y'all are in our lives for a reason, regardless of what that reason is. We truly don't give a flying fuck. We're just glad you're along for the ride. Cheers.
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 Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.